What's going on, everybody? This is your boy King Gabe here, about to read to you the first chapter of Yumeko Novel One, Brownny to the Rescue, by yours truly, of course. Be sure you like, share, subscribe. Also, get some of our available books, including this one, so you can be able to look along as we put out more of these audio recordings. And also, don't forget a little special thanks on any of these videos and some support from Patreon. Yes, that's right, become a Patreon, just like our boy EJ the Supreme. So now, without further ado, let's dive right in. Welcome to Yumeko! Exclaimed Hiko to his best friend. The young boys looked around in amazement at the beautiful sights to behold. I can't believe this is real, said Samuel. But how is it real? How is it created? Hiko began explaining. My big papa told me that Yumeko is the manifestation of dreams and imagination of various people throughout time, mostly children like us. Nobody knows exactly how long this world has been in existence. All we do know is that sometime after God's creation of the human race, everyone developed their own ideals and dreams and imagination. This resulted in the creation of all kinds of myths and fairy tales. Then, once technology was introduced, people had dreams and ideals of various futures involving the advancements of their technology and what was beyond time and space. The more people grew in their dreams and imagination, the more real Yumeko became, along with other worlds and other universes, creating a multiverse. Like Yumeko, some of those worlds have magical creatures and beings, such as anthropomorphic animals, fairies, unicorns, ogres, elves, leprechauns, merpeople, magicians, mythic warriors, dragons, space aliens from other planets, and so much more. Wow, says Samuel. So where are we going to go first? We're going to visit my best friend, Brownny P. Brown, in Barnhart City, said Hiko. He's the Brown firefighter dog, and also one of the biggest adventurers and heroes in this world. Are you sure about that? Asked Samuel. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's a cool hero, but I don't know about the greatest compared to the superheroes that I've seen. Well, to me he is. He has had some awesome adventures and missions of his own. One time, during an episode of his talk show called Friday Night with Brownny P. Brown, he had to battle a witch that wanted to take over the studio to make evil versions of the programs airing there. Another time, Brownny fought an army of ninjas known as the Kappa Clan to save his sensei. I forgot his name. However, the biggest adventure Brownie's had recently is when he saved the mayor's baby's daughter from an army of ice monsters that had kidnapped her. The monster's boss wanted the mayor's position, so he held her hostage on the planet Uranus in order to force the mayor to surrender it. Fortunately, Brownie's friends helped him to make a fire truck spaceship to go to Uranus, battle the ice monsters, and rescue the mayor's daughter. Unfortunately, the boss escaped and hasn't been found since then. Nobody even knows his identity. Well, that's quite some adventures. I can see why you think he's the greatest hero. Indeed. I even wrote about the last adventure and submitted it in a writing contest for Imagine That Comics. But it didn't win. If it had won, Brownny would have had his own comic book series, along with a possible television series, and even a movie. Hey, just because it didn't win that contest doesn't mean Brownny won't ever become known to the public. You just gotta keep trying until it happens. Also, when we find Brownny, maybe we could learn how to become heroes like him, or possibly superheroes. Then I guess we should get moving along to find them. Let's go. I can help you find Brownie, said a voice. The boys looked around until they spotted a fairy with blonde hair, dressed in red. She looked adorable and caused them to blush a little as they spoke. Wow! Hi! The fairy giggled and said, Hello to you too. My name is Flora. Samuel began to flirt and stepped closer to Flora as he responded, Well, my name is Samuel Lee Princeton. But you can just call me Samuel or Sammy. However, if you're lucky, I'll let you call me to request a nice dinner and a movie on me. You're such a cutie, said Flora. I sure hope I'm lucky enough to take you up on that offer. I can be a bit mysterious. Then she noticed Hiko stuttering a bit, smiled and said to him while batting her eyes, Are you going to get your words out? Or do you need some help? Eventually, Hiko managed to say, My name is Hikoji Makuro, but you can call me Hiko. So, you said you can help us find Brownie? I sure did, said Flora. If you follow me, I'll take you right to him. The boys agreed and followed Flora. Over at the Barnhart Convention Center in the downtown area of Barnhart City, a pink bear named Anna Rosefield entered along with her siblings. There was her sister Karen, a light brown bear, her brother, also Karen's twin, Kevin, a gray bear, and her adopted baby sister Camille, a little yellow chick. A white bear with a red head named Barry Barron came out to greet them. Ooh, hello and praise the Lord you're here, Anna, said Barry. I was beginning to worry a little. Oh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Barron, said Anna very sweetly. We had to stop at the costume store to get Camille a new bunny ear headband. We wouldn't have to if Kevin hadn't put her other headband in the wash machine, said Karen, glaring at Kevin. The instructions said to hand wash. That's exactly what I did, said Kevin. Before I put it in the machine, I washed my hands. Karen groaned as Anna bent down and gently spoke to Kevin. Kevin, hand washing means you gently wash the item in the sink or bowl of water with liquid laundry soap. I told him that, but he wouldn't listen, said Karen. He thought it was silly. Well, you could have shown me how, and maybe it wouldn't have sounded so silly, said Kevin. I tried to, said Karen. No, you didn't, argued Kevin. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. Anna clapped her hands really loud and gave them a serious look to stop them their argument. After that, she firmly said, I need you two to watch Camille instead of arguing with each other. Then when we get home tonight, I'll show you two how to properly hand wash clothes so we don't have this problem anymore. Is that clear? Okay, said Kevin and Karen in unison. All right, now that that's settled, let's get this photo shoot on the road, Anna, said Barry. Absolutely, Mr. Barron, said Anna. Ever so much. On that note, everyone went to the exhibit room to set up for the photo shoot. Kevin, Karen, and Camille were escorted to a special area in the back of the room with a play set, plenty of toys, and a couple of staff members to monitor them and also provide them with fancy snacks. I hope I'm not too late, said a voice. Barry and Anna looked up, and a dark brown gorilla in a fancy suit approached them, carrying a large briefcase. Barry greeted him. Hello, sir. You're actually just in time. Then Barry turned to Anna and said, Anna, this is Ace Silverstone of Silverstone Industries. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Silverstone, said Anna, ever so much. The pleasure is mine, little princess, said Mr. Silverstone, shaking her hand. Mr. Silverstone provided the funding for your photo shoot today, Anna, said Barry, along with a special request. What's the special request, asked Anna. I was hoping that you would use my knit hats in addition to some of your outfits, said Mr. Silverstone as he opened the briefcase, revealing several knit hats. I know this is usually a winter wear, but these are especially made for summer. Some of them even have Christmas patterns for a Christmas in July. What do you think, Anna? Anna thought for a second. Then she said, Well, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to try them out. Excellent decision, said Mr. Silverstone. As the photo shoot began over at the Barnhart City Fire Station number 1, Brownie, his friends, and some other students were doing some martial arts training in the dojo. Their teacher is an elderly brown bear named Frederick Fluffleson Campbell. Most of the public calls him Mr. Fluffles, but to his students he is known as Sensei Fluffles. All right, everyone, let's do some one-on-one sparring, said Mr. Fluffles. Dashtail Evans and Emily Landego, you'll be first. The two walked up upon the dojo mat and prepared to spar. Despite the fact of Emily being a black and white cat and Dashtail being a gray squirrel, Dashtail felt very confident in himself. Don't take it personally, said Dashtail, but you're going down. Bring it on, said Emily. Begin, said Mr. Fluffles. Dashtail started running left to right as he said, Time to show you my dash foo skills. What in the world is dash foo? Asked Emily. Dashtail kept running left to right as he explained. It goes beyond the highest level of skill imaginable, with a little style. Then Dashtail started running around Emily in a circle, and even hopping like a rabbit. Emily watched carefully and asked, So when do you plan to show your dash foo? Patience, little kitty cat, said Dashtail with a grin. You won't see it coming. Emily uttered a low growl angrily, but still observed Dashtail's movements. Eventually, Dashtail tried a surprise karate chop, but Emily quickly blocked it, grabbed Dashtail's hand, and flipped him. Looks like I saw it coming, said Emily. And for the record, Dashtail jumped back up, determined not to give up. Oh, you're quick, little kitty cat, but I'm quicker, he said, interrupting Emily, while still running and hopping left to right. Mr. Fluffles noticed Emily becoming more angrier and said sternly, Dashtail, perhaps you should. I got this, Sensei Fluffles, interrupted Dashtail. Then he said to Emily, Watch my feet, watch my hand, I'm gonna come on with it. You won't see it coming this time, little kitty cat. Emily's anger got out of control and she uttered a lion's roar. Dashtail charged at her to do a high jump kick as he said, That's impressive, but that doesn't scare me, little. Emily caught Dashtail's foot and said to him, Do not ever call me a little kitty cat. Then she swung him hard towards the wall, injuring his back a little bit. Everyone went to make sure Dashtail was okay as he struggled to get up. I was trying to tell you that you shouldn't announce your attack, Dashtail, said Mr. Fluffles. Otherwise, you lose the element of surprise, and your opponents as well as your enemies will easily take you down. Then Mr. Fluffles spoke to Emily. I I know why you became angry. But you must not allow that anger to cause you to lose control of yourself in a battle. The same way showing off caused Dashtail to mess up. Your anger will do the same to you. Yes, Sensei Fluffles, Emily said while taking a deep breath to calm herself. Suddenly the alarms went off. A penguin named Billy Webster rushed in and said, Mr. Fluffles, we just got a call reporting a beyond fire emergency down in the downtown area. Brownie and Gerald, let's get to the fire command center now, ordered Mr. Fluffles. Emily, remain here with Dashtail and the other students. Yes, Sensei, said everyone except Dashtail, who jumped to his feet. Why can't I come in on the action? Asked Dashtail. You need time to recover from your injury, said Mr. Fluffles. Sensei, I'm not hurt that bad, started Dashtail. Then he felt the pain. He tried not to show it, but it caused him to bend down on his knees, groaning and holding his back. I can still go. No, interrupted Mr. Fluffles. Stay here with the other students and rest. That's in order. Yes, Sensei, said Dashtail disappointed, and he stared at Emily. I'm sorry I hurt you, said Emily, but I don't like it when people call me a little kitty cat. And that's chapter 1 of Yumeko Novel 1. There will be more to come in other videos, reading one chapter at a time. So definitely make sure you like, share, subscribe. Also be sure to get our available books, including Yumeko Novel 1. So that way y'all can read along as we continue to put these out. And also make sure you give us a special thanks as well. You know, any of the videos. And also support us on that Patreon, just like our boy AJ the Supreme. So, until then, we'll see y'all in the next video, or I guess you'll be hearing from us in the next video since it's an audio. So, until then, y'all take care, everybody. And remember one thing, don't call Emily a little kitty cat.